Perfect, 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 perfect.
Okay, so this is the start of my vlog. Now, if you're watching this, you're just tuning into the first episode, first everything vlog. I kind of feel like I'm off. Well, this is day one, episode one of my vlog. Hey, my name is Clinton. This is day one, episode one of my vlog. My name is Clinton. This is going to be day one, episode.
It's official day one. Alright, just got done with day one workout.
Alright, so just out of pure dumb luck. Oh, shit. Hey, my name is Clinton. I'm from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And, this will be my 10th attempt at a video vlog. Hey, what's going on? My name is Clinton. I'm a I don't know what I am. Hey, what's going on? My name is Clinton. Hey, today I have decided for the 25th time that I'm going to set a personal goal. What makes this one different? Well, I'm an overthinker, and I know that about myself, and I get easily distracted, and it's a lot. I do everything to distract myself from doing the things I feel like I need to do. And what I mean by that is doing the things I need to do. That's my design, what I'm built for, what I'm meant for. And I think a lot of us have that inside of us where we know that's what our purpose is, but we choose to not acknowledge it. Psychologically, I don't know what that is. I think that's a pretty good question. I'm 35. I'm just now deciding to get into this creative space, generally using YouTube videos. I myself have a background with advertising and marketing, mainly working around with restaurants as my prime industry. What I've started seeing was the affordability for this space. That I thought that the investment of getting a camera and starting to play in that space was more affordable because a lot of people now can do that with their cell phones. So I found myself explaining to other business decision makers in my industry that all these things they can do with all the social media streams, and I got so passionate about it that I almost felt like I could just do my own keynote conversations with these people. And that's still not out of the works. I think it might still be a very good possibility to do that. But I figured that I was going to lead by example and start getting into it. But then all of a sudden, all day, all I keep thinking about is like the creative ways I can do my own video displays. So I've gone on to YouTube and I started looking at a bunch of the YouTube influencers that are already out there, everybody from amateurs to professionals, and just kind of getting a feel for the space that they're working at. Let me compare that to my favorite sport in the world, basketball. I love basketball so much, and it was something that's kind of like on accident that I did all the time. Psychologically, if I think back to it, I've always seen basketball as something I was just supposed to do. It was just something that was ingrained. My older brother did it, and then I started to follow suit, and it was just something I did effortlessly on my spare time too. I'd go to the park across the street and just spend hours alone, alone in my head, just shooting around and getting the feel for it, etc. Then I realized that there became this love and respect for the game, and everything for me is like a measurement thing. I always look back at numbers or progress or failures, and I enjoy going back to tweak and come up with a new thesis and then try to redo things again. I started looking at that passion and looking at these videos. I'm like, I could go into this space and I think really do something here. As long as I had something to measure it out, like my experiment with YouTube, I know that I'll give it my all. Especially if I feel like the goal itself is somewhat manageable. Or not. I kind of feel like I should go for a decently hard goal. And so my own personal goal for this space would be, I want 1 million subscribers. So I know now that every day, all I'll be thinking about is setting up the process and coming up with content that might be creative enough or entertaining enough to put onto these things. And again, I really want the message to be spread when you watch my content, is you're seeing somebody develop from absolute nothing to becoming something in the attempts to better myself and to find fulfillment. To be fair, in the last year, I've been going back and forth about being doing stuff in this space, but I never knew how to start, and so I'm deciding that I'm putting it all out there on the table. I'm going to figure out what parts of my life I want to share, and what parts I don't. But definitely, like, display the fact that yeah, I am just this guy who saw an opportunity and decided just to go for it. And so I'm thinking about all the people in my life who I can bring in and how I can perform a good story, so that way this stuff doesn't just become bland and then repetitive. Couple of things come to mind when I think about the possibilities of this space. There's so many people that come to watch. I was actually thrown off about, I had 24 views on my first one and I got 2 subscribers like within that week. It's small potatoes, but I look at it like it was a start. And I felt so much better showing you guys, putting out that video, just getting it off my chest and having that starting point, getting over the anxiety of, oh my God, what are people going to think, or just thinking things over and over, just overly thinking everything, and I just had to just be done with it. So I know that the first video was crap, And the second one isn't going to be that much better either because it's on this camera. But again, I made a promise that I was going to put out content no matter what. So I'm using what I have at my advantage. With that being said, I have a surprise at the end of this. Again, with this space as a long-term investment kind of deal, and the investment of time, not the investment of money. If I'm trying to give you the best pieces of content, I'm going to do my best to use the best equipment eventually within my reach because that's how much this means to me. Being able to create something visually, I want to be able to look back year after year after year and see how far I've progressed as a creator, and to see, it's just unimaginable what kind of opportunities may lie ahead in the future. Oh my god, I don't like this video. I'm mad. Do you see the difference in the video? The quality, the picture, the sound. It just sounds so much better and crisp. But anyway, I wanted to show you this and just know that the quality of these videos will now be 10 times better unless something happens to this camera. Then I'll have to resort back to my other one. But damn, it's so good to see this, my baby. But I need to get to bed and first thing in the morning start editing this video and try to piece together a good story for you, and then just start making really good content.